What's up guys, this is Chris, Bonafide Hustler, coming to you live from my garage. This is going to be one of the last garage videos because the next videos I'm going to be dealing with are going to be with bikes and outdoor sporting goods. So pay close attention to those videos because I make a ton of money on those things. But yeah, here we are in my garage for one of the very last times. And today we're going to be discussing a well thought out hustler plan and how it can benefit you on a Saturday morning. We're also going to be discussing a little bit of what I've found this week and what I've sold. And we're going to top it off with the item of the day. Okay, so let's kind of get right to it. Some of the things that I've sold this past week, I'm going to go really quickly through two things. From video 4, there were some swatch watches that were in a box, and if you paid close attention, I just kind of showed you them very briefly. But 2 of those swatch watches already sold for $60 freaking, man. That entire pick cost me 140 bucks. And if you remember, the actual title of that video was how to turn 40 bucks into like $400 or $500 or more. That pick is easily going to yield more than $500. You know, one rinky-dinky freaking swatch watch, you know, sold for 30 bucks. And there were 3 in that thing, right? There were 3 in there. Well, actually 2 sold for 60 bucks, sorry. Yeah, but that's just a very small portion of what I showed you that day. And let's see what else I sold. Of course, you guys know I love Legos, and some Legos that sold on eBay. I've made 15 times my money on risk on those, so I can't complain. I'm coming out of being sick, and I feel great now. And I mean, what's not to love about making 15 times what you risked? I mean, seriously. All right, so let's talk about some of the stuff I found this week. Here's some stuff that I found. A pair of Oakley goggles, obviously female goggles, $2 at a Goodwill. Market value between 30 and 50 bucks. Seriously, awesome. Okay, a burn helmet right here. This right here is a downhiller's helmet, you know, for like stunt bikes and this and that. But it's got tags, bought for 7 bucks, going to risk 2. Market value between 30 and 50 bucks. Okay, probably closer to the 30, but I'll mess with these all day long. All right, not a downhiller's helmet, but a ski or snowboard helmet. It's a Smith Antic Junior. This right here, tell by the little ear flaps and how, you know, fuzzy and warm they look. This is a snow helmet, and by that thing right there. This right here, bought for 7 bucks, gonna risk about 2, and market value, 20 or 40 bucks. But hey, you know, it's money. This is kind of interesting. I guess before Banana Republic became some like really cool casual / formal wear or whatever you call it, they really messed around with a lot of like photographer gear and safari kind of looking stuff. So here's a very vintage Banana Republic photographer's vest / safari vest or whatever. Really neat. Picked it up for 3 bucks the other day at the Salvation Army. And market value on this, probably between 30 and 50 bucks all day long. Okay, now if I clean it up, maybe a little bit more. But I mean, come on, $3, like, I have nothing to lose on this one. That's obvious. Okay, let's talk about, man, that vest is about to fall down. Okay, you know, when I'm not hustling helmets, and I'm not hustling goggles, and I'm not hustling an old safari vest, I will hustle baby stuff, right? This might be the 40th one that I have picked up since I've started hustling. And every time I mess with these things, sub 10 bucks, I sell them for like $30 or $40 all day long. So, you know, when you hustle, there are no rules, okay? I will hustle all kinds of stuff. But this is a called Celtic Kids Elite. And they also make a Trek model and some other ones, but these are cash, dude, seriously. An old vintage Wilson Sledgehammer helmet. I'll mess with this. This is $3. Case is kind of tattered up, but hey, the helmet, I mean the racket, did I say helmet? Oh, okay, the racket, whatever. Wilson racket, Sledgehammer, really nice, it's beautiful, it's still in really good condition. $3, and that's going to yield, I don't know, 30 to 50 bucks market value. And let's talk about the Specialized 2010 P1 that I found in the pawn shop for 240 bucks. That's a dirt jumper bike right there, guys. And market value about $600. So you kind of get where I'm coming from. That's an amazing bike. Risk 40 bucks out of your 240 to make like $400. That thing's really neat. Okay, so off to the good plan we go. Let's talk about how a simple hour on a Friday can yield big cash results on a Saturday, okay? And I'm talking just working Saturday between maybe 8 to 11 a.m., garage sales and estate sales. In order to know where you want to go, hustler has to have a good plan, okay? And a good plan is a plan that's very much based on time, distance, and items, okay? Don't forget these 3 things because, believe it or not, this will save your ass. A hustler's time is worth so much money, okay? So plan accordingly. The distance you travel is very important too. You don't want to be going from like sale over here to sale way over here, and then sale over there. You know, you want to kind of make it a down the street kind of coverage day. And then items, okay? You want to sort in Craigslist for the items you want to find. You can put in the search engine up there. I want to look for guitars. I want to look for all the sales that say bikes and bicycles and this and that. So Craigslist has the ability to where there's a search bar in the search engine. You can do that kind of stuff. You want at least 10 sales planned on a Saturday in order to have the chances to be making $200 to like $600 on a Saturday with like 2 or 3 hours invested of your time. Okay? So here are the tools I mess with. Craigslist, primary tool. Number 2, Garage Sale Rover. It's an app on the iPhone and on the Android market. It's more of like a map and it helps you get around a little bit. I don't use it too much, but it's there as a tool, okay? It does drain your battery actually, but whatever. And then estate sale email list. When you go to estate sales, there's always a list up front. And the list up front says, do you want to be part of our estate sale list? And the estate sale list, before the estate sale comes around, if you're part of their list, they'll email you pictures of all the stuff in the estate sale. That'll save you a lot of time too, because you can judge an estate sale very quickly based upon the pictures, okay? Now the picture has something very interesting in it or a couple of interesting items. Usually if there's one thing in an estate sale, I won't go to it. But if there are 4 things that I could probably sell in like Hustle, I will go to it. So estate sale email list, okay? Very important. So let's go over, good plan. Time, distance, items. You are a hustler, okay? Your time is worth money, a lot of money. Distance, don't be traveling all over the place, okay? Start clustering things and down the street in items, okay? Tools, Craigslist, Garage Sale Rover, estate sale email lists. 10 freaking sales, guys. At least line up 10. 1 or 2 are going to pop real hard, the other 8 are just junk. And then the most important thing, there are other hustlers in your town. I've seen us hustlers all over this town. Wake up early, man. Wake up earlier than the other hustler, okay? Wake up early. All right, that's a good plan. Do all that on like a Friday night, plan a 1 hour. Okay, let's talk about the item of the day. Cowboy boots. Cowboy boots, they're not like Pearl Snap shirts, okay? They don't sell as fast, but when they sell, they will pay you good, real good, okay? So they sell frequently, just not as frequently. Cowboy boots have to be based upon condition, sheen, and two-tone. The more two-tone they are, the more money they're gonna put in your pocket. And then here are the brands I'm messing with currently, and I don't really detract from these brands, and I've been selling cowboy boots for a while, guys. Lucchese, Justin, and Tony Lama. That's where the quality is. I don't care what anybody says. These are the ones I mess with. Okay, so let me just give you an example of what some Justin ones look like. Justin cowboy boots right here, two-tone, okay? It is two-tone. Look closely, guys. That's like more like a snakeskin kind of thing, and then this is like a leather part. The condition, look at the condition. No tears. A lot of times you find tears, you'll find them here and underneath the sole. So I've worn these for a while, and by the way, all the cowboy boots I'm showing you today are the ones that I own, and I bought them sub 20 bucks or $20 and below, and with the exception of the rattlesnake Tony Lamas that you'll see. And why am I showing you my boots? Because the boots that I have been messing with, they're all my antique mall right now, okay? And I don't want to like bust them back and forth, but they're no different than what I'm showing you here, okay? I have a pretty decent amount of cowboy boots, and they're somewhat rare. And all these other rare ones, like I just can't own them all, so I just put the other ones in the antique mall. So this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so these are Justin's. The sheen, the condition's good. The sheen is nice. Sheen meaning like reflecting. Looks really good. At least the light reflects on some portion of the boot. And two-tone. Two-tone equals kazash. All right. Let's take a look at another pair of Justin's right here. Sheen, pretty good. Two-tone, very obvious. Okay, two-tone. And then the condition are really good on these. I like it. And these are Justin boots, so hey, they fit into all the criteria above. Awesome boots. Let's talk about some Lucchese's. I consider these, oh, damn phone. Hold on, guys. All right, I gotta wrap up this video pretty quick. Lucchese boots right here. Lucchese boots, really good sheen, great condition, and the two-tone is not quite existence, but they're not like obvious. The two-tone is not right there, but it's they sell for a whole lot more money than the Justin and the Tony Lamas, but they're a lot harder to find. So try to find them, but you won't be finding very many Lucchese's. This is kind of like the cream of the crop, but that's what they look like. Okay, Tony Lama, $40 Tony Lama rattlesnake boots. Okay, two-tone, obviously, condition amazing, and a little bit of a sheen on the leather, but look at this two-tone. This is great, and that's rattlesnake. Looks awesome. Okay. Market value on boots when you buy them 20 or below are going to be like $60 to $100 all day long, just in Tony Llamas. And you get something like the rattlesnake ones or the Lucchese's, you're talking $150 to $200. Okay. And then the very last thing, not quite a cowboy boot, but a pair of Justins that I want to discuss because they're just really cool and funky. Two-tone, obviously sheen, I can see it's reflecting. And really weird things, right? Really weird things equals cash in your pocket. Kind of like the more weird, the more two-tone, cash in your pocket. So, really cool looking boots. Not quite cowboy, but on the same lines. All right, so let's go over it. Condition, sheen, and two-tone. Three primary rules to follow on the cowboy boots, okay? Learn those. And then here are the brands that the Bonafide Hustler, almost said, messes with. Lucchese, Justin, and Tony Llama. Memorize those three brands, you'll be fine. And then if you do like these videos, like I said, in earlier videos, please comment and please give me a thumbs up. I would love it. Stay tuned for those next videos that I discussed earlier. All right, talk to you later, guys.